It's known as the city of trees and PhDs, but those aren't the only things you'll discover here in Claremont. Head to this picturesque town about 30 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and you'll discover what some call the best kept secret in LA.
You kind of get like an East Coast feel in a West Coast environment. It's not like anywhere else in Southern California.
Thanks to its tree-lined streets, the world-renowned Claremont colleges, and dozens of locally owned restaurants and shops.
There's not one chain here.
The Claremont Village alone is home to more than 150 different businesses. Among them, the Bath Workshop, where you can customize all sorts of lotions and potions.
Another smell. Oh, that smells so good. We have over 200 fragrances that they can choose from. And since we don't have any fillers and, the mineral oils and the chemicals and stuff, a little bit goes a long way.
Speaking of going a long way,
we have customers who drive, an hour and a half to get here.
Claremont also has an actual record store, Rhino Records. And for those who love cheese, there's Cheese Cave.
We try to have at least 150 different cheeses at any given time. We kind of have the perfect cheese for every occasion.
Take a stroll through the village and you'll find all sorts of unique shops like this one, Rio de Hojas. The sunshine outside can't compare to the bright, colorful goods inside.
Because we need some color in our life like we experience at other places.
Terry Riojas grew up in Claremont and says setting up shop there was a no-brainer.
It's a very connected community.
The community is also committed to using ethically sourced products and is Southern California's first fair trade town.
It's something I look for when I do my buying. It's something that I seek out.
And it's something Debra Gonzalez says she's been doing ever since opening her boutique on a mission more than 2 decades ago.
It's a wonderful thing all the way around, just sort of a more holistic way of approaching business. I feel like I was a little bit of a trailblazer with it.
The fair trade movement isn't the only trend that's gaining momentum in Claremont. Heirloom specializes in upcycling. What is the idea behind it?
The idea behind it is taking items that normally you would dispose of or use for one thing but maybe not consider it for another thing and put an artistic flair on it.
For example, turning empty wine bottles into chandeliers.
2, 1.
Perhaps one of the best examples of upcycling you'll find in Claremont is the Packing House. It was built in 1922 as a lemon processing plant. Nearly a century later, it's home to all sorts of shops, restaurants, and art galleries, even a circus school.
The building itself, to me, is alive and breathing in a sense. It isn't just a box. It's a building with character and with a history.
Sal Medina is the owner of Packing House Wines, which offers up to 1,400 different wines at any given time.
Our wine shop mirrors the community as a whole, where it's very diverse and eclectic and well-traveled to some degree.
And where everyone is welcome.
If you're walking randomly through the street, people will stop and say hello and talk to you. Everyone loves to say, stop and smell the roses, but in Claremont, we truly stop.
Bringing you the best of California from Claremont, I'm Audra Stafford for California Live.